What's going on, people? What's going on? Welcome to Friday Night Madness with the Unholy Alliance. I'm your man, the debonair, six-man K Styles. To my stage left, as you already know, he is mad scientist. Yeah. Mad Mike Sports.
This is I had to do that one time because LimeWire back. Gotta go over some of the young cats' head. They'll go way over their head with that.
Yeah, man. And we got a treat for y'all tonight. We have the OG, Big Sam, one half of the grumpy old men, as well as Unholy Alliance member. What's going on, Big Sam? Boy, what you know good, man? How's everybody doing?
What you know good.
What you know good.
He ain't froze, is it? I think he froze.
He froze already.
There you go.
Having audio technical difficulties. What's happening, people?
Man, ain't nothing good, man. We just vibing here. Riding music playing here for a little bit, so sounds a little janky on my part, but I don't know if it sounds janky on y'all part of y'all good.
We good.
But
oops.
We got a special treat here, so let's go ahead and 3, 2, 1. All right, people. All right, let's get on into the topic for tonight, which is Dean Pease have declared that the Falcons will be running 100% of the defense that he wants.
Are you serious? Are you
Hold
serious?
on. Wait. I want to make sure I heard that correctly. Dean Pease held back on the defensive playbook last year.
Are we serious? Good God. They held back on it. That's what I'm hearing. That's what you said.
There's one thing I thought about when I heard that. We must have had some sorry mentally ass players last year. If he didn't want to run 100% of his defense. We'll let y'all go ahead and chime on that.
Well, I've been saying it all along that a lot of the predictions of what this team was gonna be has been real disrespectful to this coaching staff. You know, I mean, you look at what we did last year, right? And just hearing Dean Pease talk about the amount of what he went into of his playbook, which is 60%. He's saying right now, I'm 100% deep into my playbook with this current personnel I have right now. And if that ain't progression, if that ain't getting better, I don't know what is. If the man says he is fully 100% into his bag in practice, how is that not getting better? How's that not getting better?
Right.
How's that not progression? How could you honestly sit and say, well, if a 71-year-old Super Bowl winning Hall of Fame defensive coordinator is saying he's fully 100% into his bag in practice with the players and personnel that he has, what would make me want to say, well, I don't see this team winning more than 2, 3, 4 games? It don't add up.
Mm-hmm.
It don't add up. I mean, I'm really trying to understand what is the whole problem. I said months ago, y'all want to change. Embrace the change. Embrace the change. Change has happened. You as a Falcon Nation has gotten everything you have wanted. Matt gone. We got mobile quarterbacks in here. What is the problem? What's the gripe? Why all the bitching and moaning? Why? Why ain't nobody got nothing to talk about? Why he ain't got nothing to talk about? You got a full defensive back room with Isaiah Oliver back in the mix. That's a week worth of conversation right there in itself, with Isaiah being back. A key to our run defense. A key to our run defense is back. But y'all can't find nothing to talk about. You got Rashad Evans in the mix. You got Lorenzo Carter in the mix. You know, you got these young little diamond in the rough that these guys that the coach staff went out and found. You know what I'm saying? Their people to fit into this program. But y'all ain't got nothing to talk about that. You got Damian Williams, who has a Super Bowl ring, matter of fact. I'm just saying. We've drafted a beast, whether y'all know it or not. I'm just saying, how y'all sitting around here with nothing to talk about? With nothing to talk about. These boys in the classroom, man. They're in the classroom, they're in the film room, they're in the study room. Y'all out here, it ain't go. We got it really goes. What Matt doing it ended. Damn, what Matt doing it ended. You got a whole plethora of information sitting in your lap right here in your home city, and you can't find nothing to talk about. That means it's either you dyslexic, you're blind, or you just stuck on stupid, or all of the above. That part.
That's exactly what y'all sound like right
there. Hey man, my thing is nah, I was gonna say something inappropriate. I'll let that pass. My thing is how can you, as a defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, coach, if you feel like the players that was on your team, if they couldn't take it all, how could you give it to them? How could you give them all of it? You know what I'm saying? How could you expect the players to play at maximum peak or their full capabilities if they're unable to comprehend the defense? And that's what we're talking about. In order for everybody to kind of be on the same page, they have to be on the same page. In order for him to give, us what we want as a fan base, don't you think we have to have the proper players. How can you expect to have a pass rush if you don't have pass rushers? How can you expect to stop the run when you got Route 96 in the middle of the defense? How can you expect to cover tight ends if Deion Jones is gone? How can you have the best corners in the league? And I said this is something that we talked about not too long ago, and somebody ended up stealing that whole conversation. But you guys, I'll let you guys, kind of figure it out for yourself. We're the one who pretty much came out. Your boy Man Mike is the one who came out and said straight up that Isaiah Oliver, all right, was one of the best defenders on this Falcons team. Been saying it for quite some time. I said, you put that man in the position, this dude gonna shine. Been saying that for a while. I said also that who was the best corner in the league? Yeah, Isaiah Oliver. Now all of a sudden, everybody want to say that, oh, maybe Isaiah Oliver is a pretty good defensive back. Oh, maybe the Falcons do have the best corner, the best trio of corners in the league right now. Y'all heard that right here on Mad Mike Sports 6-Man K-Style Atlanta Falcon Nation. We've been saying that for over a month now.
Yep.
That AJ Terrell is the best cornerback in the league. You heard that here. Your boy, man, Mike. Look, you can go on Instagram right now. I got a reel right now talking about who was better than Jalen Ramsey, AJ Terrell. Been saying that for months. So at the end of the day, what we're trying to say, just look at the team objectively. That's all we're trying to say. Look at the team objectively. Stop looking at this team as if they're going to be megastars right off the bat. Because guess what? Kobe Bryant wasn't a megastar coming out. LeBron James wasn't a megastar coming out. Those guys had to build themselves up to where they are now. Michael Jordan wasn't even wanted by his high school team, high school coach. He had to scratch and claw to even get in the starting lineup at North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? There's few guys that come in the league that comes out as megastars. It just doesn't happen. So at the end of the day, this is what we're talking about. Stop sitting up here and wanting this team to be Super Bowl contenders in 2 years. It's a problem for me.
They want to do some video game moves.
But what this is telling me,
you can't turn the trade restrictions off in real life. You can't turn the salary cap off in real life.
Well, if they do, boy, this franchise will be bankrupt.
And you can't change the skill level to Ricky. It don't work.
The lingerie football league rules.
Boy,
they're gonna be playing in a thong and some shoulder pads. That's what they're gonna
do.
Man. But yeah, this proves once again we had the Amber Rose Sukihana slut walk players.
Woo,
and he couldn't do anything. It is kind of hard to throw 100% of your defense into the mix if you can't get no pass rush. That is one of the major staples of what DPs like to do is rush the passer. You ain't got a front seven that can't rush the passer. He can't use all what he want to do. We seen 3 years of Stephen Means.
Ooh, boy.
Well,
2 years of Dante Fowler.
I'm just saying. You can't win games when you giving up 2,200 plus yards in rushing, in run defense. You can't.
Bro, that just
You got to stop somebody.
Oh boy,
You got to stop somebody.
They couldn't stop a period if you turned them into tampons. That's how bad their
Right.
defense was.
And that's what even boy.
Wow.
Hey,
Damn, somebody called him Trash Bandicoot.
Whoa. Bro, what's going on?
Right.
It is Friday night, man. Is it not?
Right.
Oh yeah. Hey, I had to throw a couple jokes in there, man. I got to throw a couple jokes in there. But as far as looking at the guys that we do have in now, they all specialize in one thing, and that is attacking the line of scrimmage. Let me ask y'all a question. When you watch Dante Fowler, did he look like he was attacking the line of scrimmage? Sam, you muted.
Oh, you mean that poor exhibition of doing jumper jacks, you know what I'm saying, in front of the left tackle? You know, because he wasn't getting, it was, no. You suck when you can't even explain the bullshit that you see. It's just you can't even explain. You can't even call it a possible technique, girl. What the fuck was that?
I think he might have been listening to Olivia Newton-John. Y'all remember that song?
Let's get physical.
He's sitting over there doing exercises and stuff like this.
Hey.
He ain't got no physicality in this game whatsoever.
Zero.
Yeah. And and I really had high hopes for dude, man. You know what I'm saying? When he was coming out of college, you know what I'm saying? When he was in college, I was like, I thought he was gonna be, but hey, there's a Ryan Leaf at every position.
All right. Hold on.
There's a Ryan Leaf and Jamarcus Russell at every position.
Did Stephen Means look like he attacked the line of scrimmage?
It looked like he was.
At least he made a tackle.
You know what he looked like?
At least he made a tackle.
You know how you playing tag as a kid and you running away from the guy that's trying to touch you? That's what the hell he looked like out there playing defensive end. He running away from the top. Don't touch me. That's what he looked like. Because he's not trying to get to the quarterback. He out there playing flag football.
Oh
yeah.
This is supposed to be our edge guy. It's supposed to be our edge guy here. Come on, man. It's embarrassing to have that. And like I said, the biggest issue that I have with this is the fact that it wasn't even that, man. It looked like Stephen Means was out there competing more than he was. That's bad.
Y'all can say what y'all want by Stephen Means. At least he made a tackle.
I got the perfect sound for what they sounded like when they was pass rushing. I think this was it. Was this it?
That's exactly exactly what it is. That's exactly what the hell.
What?
Yeah, Looney Tuning, bro. Yeah, that's straight Looney Tuning.
Shout out to Mara talking about Looney Tunes, man. I
Right,
say,
that's
yeah, it was a cartoon out there, man. It was like, don't get me started on Route 96. Don't get me started on that.
mm-hmm.
That's supposed to be your best run stopper, and then you brought in a motherfucker that was just sitting eating bonbons on the couch and came in and did a better job than you.
He knew he had that. He knew he had that 20+ million in his pocket, and he ran with it. Boy,
Right.
I tell you.
So let me ask y'all another question. So, what do you think is this 40% that we haven't seen? What do you think that pertains to from what you've seen from last year?
Blitz packages. I mean, because anybody that has done any homework and research on Dean Pease, and I learned most of this from Mike. You're not gonna get downfield too good on a Dean Pease defense. But I think that what we're gonna see, all that gut punching running that we saw last year, we ain't gonna see none of that. We ain't gonna see none of that. Now, as far as coverages, I think we're gonna see a lot more picks. I think we're gonna see a lot more picks just off the blitz packages and people that are able to get home and clog up and collect blockers, for the linebackers to do what they do.
Mm-hmm.
With a healthy set of linebackers and a healthy Isaiah Oliver, run defense gonna be real different. We gonna see what we saw the first 5 games of the season before Isaiah Oliver for a whole season. Go back and look at them first 5 games. Wasn't nobody running on us. All that running started when Isaiah went down.
Lying about that.
And the only thing that Dean could do with the personnel that he had was, call the plays that he could call to keep, that kept us from getting burnt long down, deep passing plays. And Mike, you pointed that out all year long. We weren't giving up no long passing plays. And I think it's going to be an expansion on that, progression on that, and he's going to throw a few different available disguises that he's going to be able to do now with a full collective of personnel, fits.
I'm just going to be intrigued as far as what's going to be the versatility as far as the packages, because
and what he going to do with Anderson?
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you that right off the bat. As Sam know, I'll tell you guys, if you want to know anything about schematics and schemes, I'm your boy. So basically what you're going to see with Dean Pease is it's going to be damn near identical from that amoeba style defense that the Ravens used to run. He kind of experimented with a little in New England with Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick, he's a little bit more safe as far as his defense is concerned. He don't like take too many chances. But you really if you go back to that 14, I want to say somewhere between 12 and about 15. You go back and watch those defenses, especially with T Sizzle in there. What he used to do, And this is something that I tell you guys. This is why Isaiah Oliver is so and one of the main reasons why we went out and got on Ebiketie is I think everybody expected Ebiketie to be that right end, but I think K Styles kind of alluded to this. He's going to be that strong side guy getting next to Grady Jarrett. Why? Because we already know that if you know anything about DNP's defenses, his slot corners are typically the edge setters. So what did that mean? The guy that's playing that left end spot over the right tackle, that guy has to be physical. He has to be strong. And we know that if you look at Honor Ebiketie, he's one of those guys that's physical, that's strong. And a lot of times during this season, you actually had Grady Jarrett playing in that spot. And now you got Taquan Graham, you got Ebiketie, you got Grady Jarrett, and then you got Darren Hall, who did a pretty good job at that slot corner, replacing Isaiah Oliver. He's learning, he's getting better. I just need him to shut the fuck up tweeting about Mr. Tiptoe. Just shut the fuck up. Try to win a damn job and
Toe in
you
there,
focus on your damn job. You ain't even
Jordans.
yeah, that guy. You up here worried about Mr. Tiptoe, and your ass ain't even won the damn third or fourth string. But that's against the that look. I'm gonna
Don't
just
blame
say
it
this
on the
like I said,
sunshine. Blame
but
it on the
the
boogie.
but the guy who's going to be sitting the edge on that left side for the Falcons is really going to be Isaiah Oliver. That Isaiah Oliver and AJ Terrell, those guys are going to be very instrumental in getting pressure because, again, what DNP like to do, he like to switch that edge guy up. You never know who's going to come. It could be, and that's why the safeties have to be fast. That's why his linebackers have to be fast because he will switch the edge guy on you quick. Sometimes that's how he ended up getting the pick with Michael Walker. He switched the edge guy. He ended up, they sent guys on it, and then, Michael Walker went right back into his zone. Those are the things that Dean Pease like to do. He'll send guys from that side. You thinking it's wide open. The hot route is open, and then you got the linebacker that go right back into a spot. So those are the things that he likes to do. You're gonna see a lot of switching with his edge guys. And this is why we went out and got multiple guys who had the capability and the speed to be able to get to those spots. Because if you go back and look at the games with Tyler Davidson versus Anthony Rush and Mike Pennell, what teams did was attack our edges because they could no longer just go up the middle like that. They couldn't just run the ball up the middle. They started attacking us toward the outside, and we didn't have the necessary edge guy to be able to stop the run and apply pressure. So this is why we didn't go out and sign draft Jordan Davis, because that was no longer an issue. The issue now is we need more edge speed. This is why we went out and got and drafted a linebacker that we like to call
T1000.
There we go, baby. There we go. That's it. T1000. We end up getting those guys because, like I said, that's what he wants. He loves to play around with his edges. All right, like them females. How y'all girls? How y'all be doing with the toothbrush on the?
I'm gonna get laid right quick.
I gotta get laid. Yeah, that's that. DP like to play around with his edges too, just like y'all be playing around y'all edges.
I knew you was gonna go with that joke, man. I was already anticipating that shit. I'm like, wait a minute. I know. Curly edge is about to come up here one of these days.
Curly edges, bro.
Man. But this is a very intriguing. And shout out to Coach. Said more stunts and unseen coverage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can't stunt with edge rushers that don't attack the line of scrimmage.
Right. Make no sense. You can't happen. It can't. It won't happen.
That's kind of ass backwards when you think about it, and you can kind of tell by some of the calls on defense where it was just frustrating for him because he knew he couldn't bring everything out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that edge control. Yeah, they got that edge control from the dollar store. Yeah, get that dollar store edge control.
Mm-hmm.
Got like burnt crayons and trash bags. Yeah, that edge control. OG, welcome back.
Yeah, yeah. Audio difficulties.
Hey man, shit happens.
We still talking about DMPs, right?
Right, yeah. Yeah,
Right.
so yeah. So the question was, since we knew he only used 60% of his playbook, like in
Uh-huh.
your idea, what is the other 40% based on what you've seen last year?
Our coverage, which really is not a was never a problem. I think that the activity of the line and the linebackers are going to produce the plays that we didn't have last year. As bad as that front was, you could not get a plausible positive play on AJ Terrell.
Oh, hold on. How the hell you know I rock the S curl? Damn, my bad.
Oh, let your soul glow.
Damn. Hey, that
You're
was my
feeling
mama
so
fault, bro.
silky
Don't blame that shit on
smooth.
me.
So let your
That's my mama fault, bro.
soul glow.
Hey, I didn't willingly
Feeling
do that.
so silky smooth. I can't hit the highest of highest notes, so I'm trying. I, I do that. I'm gonna lose my left testicle trying to do that.
I think right.
That was my mama's fault, okay? It wasn't my fault. All right. I was little. I was literally
Right, so you was on the Randy Watson side of the game.
Randy Watson, bro. Ooh, boy. Jesus.
I'ma leave the
I
grease
think
on.
Hey, it was better than the Jerry girl.
right.
I can tell you that.
Hey, look, instead of I'ma leave the door open, and you're gonna be like, I'ma leave the grease on me. I'ma leave the grease on me.
Oh man.
No man, but
That boy
I think
good.
guys
Bro,
like
I forgot
Anthony
all about
Rush,
that. No, Lord Jesus. A flashback.
right.
Boy.
I think guys like Anthony Rush, Taquan Graham, the Michael Walkers, like I said, that human cyborg Anderson is I'm really looking for him honestly to be up for defensive rookie of the year. That guy's just physical ability alone makes him an X factor, just a wild card, if you will, for DP. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can literally play him anywhere on the defense, anywhere with his speed, with his strength, with his size. It's just, I mean, you're just gonna drop him in there to say, go. And I really think that boy has that kind of ability. I mean, because look, when you spent what he said, 7 years growing up playing quarterback, he literally played the position started, won awards playing quarterback and receiver and tight end. And then you take all that knowledge and you drop it into the ability to play linebacker, and he flourishes. I don't care what division you in. When there is no substitute for making plays. They went and found this kid under 3 mountains and a pyramid. Understand me?
Damn, not a pyramid. Damn.
Yeah.
Let my people
They found this kid under 2 mountains and a pyramid. All right. And when you go and you scout a person and you look and he's consistently making plays, he's blowing plays up, he's consistently living in the opposition's backfield. He's making interceptions, he's getting sacks, he's causing fumbles. I'm sorry, you can't ignore that. And you can't ignore his size. And you can't ignore his speed.
This is one of the reasons why I'm perplexed.
I mean,
I'm
right.
about to say, hold on. We have 130 people in here. We're gonna need a likes check over here, man. If we got 130 people watching.
Like check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
We're gonna need at least about 65 of y'all to hit that like button and share this, man. And while we doing that, we are going to play a little something for you. If it decides to show up, hold on. Let's play the.
And if it isn't love, why do you feel this way?
Why does she stay on my mind?
On my mind.
If it is love, why does it hurt so bad? Makes me feel so sad. I
want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Bobby Brown, man, for putting love through all these tragedies and everything, and pressing on with life, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that boy done been through a lot of stuff. Just, hey, peace, love, and happiness, my brother.
Exactly. So, need that light check. Also,
52.
52. We got to get it up a little bit more, man. Come on, y'all.
Let me see where we at K-Style. Let me see at K-Style. There's 28 people in there. All right, at least we got to get 28. 28 people on K-Style. We need 5 more likes on 6-man K-Style. There's 28 people there.
Is it love? But let's see, we're gonna get back to the.
Yeah, I want. Right.
Okay.
I'm sick of your shit, K-Style. I know you did that. I know you damn did that. I'm trying to look off the place. You can't fool me, goddamn it.
Of course I can't fool you, but I did it too much.
Look, ain't nobody the sound booth for you.
Hey man, you already know, man. You know.
I was like, what the hell just happened? What the?
all you missing is that. Yo.
I wasn't ready, y'all. I wasn't ready for that.
Hey, look. Look what D. Kobe said. These random intros be like WWE debut vignettes.
Hey.
But
hey man, we just love having fun with it, man. Like I said,
right?
Y'all bring the participation in it as well, so that's why I do it.
Mm-hmm. Right. I want to try to understand. Well, not understand, because there's no understanding that mindset. What is the rush to throw Ritter to the Wolves? Why is it that this fan base is in such a hurry when we're set up for him to learn? And I said this a couple of months ago about him. Now, unless he he pulls a Dak Prescott in practice and in preseason, you know, I understand, but when you, the good thing about him, is the willingness, his willingness and his capacity, saying, to be a leader. All that's well and good, but we let's pump let's pump the brakes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because we want this to work out. We don't want to go through 10, 12 more quarterback before we get another Hall of Famer that'll hold us down for a decade and a half. You know what I'm saying? No,
Hey, Mike,
I'm
go and
just
get that super chat, man, because my computer acting weird right now. I can't even get.
Slow. What's good, Pimpin'? Hey,
Is
Oh,
that
that's
the
Big
wolf?
Homie, man.
that's the
That's Wolf,
wolf.
man.
That the wolf?
Wolf,
That's
man.
the
That the
Hey,
wolf?
wolf.
man,
What's happening, big baby?
much love to the Wolf out there, man. You guys, please support him. And I appreciate the video, like he said, man. I'm telling you guys, every time that you like these videos, it really helps us push this platform into that YouTube universe, that stratosphere that we're trying to, man. We're trying to go out of space in this bitch. We're trying to go to Mars in this motherfucker. We're trying to goddamn go to Jupiter. We're trying to go to damn Pluto. But you guys got to help us by hitting that damn like button. That's the only way you're gonna
Hey,
get us.
hey, Mike. There's
Right.
another one, man. Once you hit
And,
the
and,
other
and,
one,
and
man.
right. That's even for an old upstart like me. You know what I'm saying? Give me a few likes. Give me a few likes.
Oh,
Hey,
absolutely,
hey,
And,
hey,
and
absolutely.
if it's
Hey,
hey, y'all make sure y'all go ahead
give
and
me a few
subscribe to
likes.
OG Sam while y'all at it too, man.
You know,
That's
I'm
absolutely.
trying
OG Big Sam.
I'm trying to get I'm trying to get to where these guys are, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, you get there, Sam. But Metsy 64, much respect to you three guys. I believe the other 40% is from the players returning and their knowledge of the defense plus the additions and free agency. And I'm guessing that he's talking
exactly.
about like the I agree. I think experience, and this is why I say I second that emotion. What Sam just saying about
Right.
Desmond Ritter, you got to end up like you have to give these guys time to progress as players. I make this all the time. Tom Brady wasn't supposed to see that much time. He actually lost the job, right? He lost the job. He was a backup,
Mm-mm.
but came in. He came in at a time
No.
where they needed him to be, and that's the only. That was the that right there was the gist of my video earlier today when I was talking about. All right, these are the ways that you can get him acclimated to the speed of the game, because I think at the position of quarterbacks more than running backs, wide receivers, offensive line, they have to get used to the speed of the game, because everything with them is with their eyes. And if they see certain things like in the NFL versus the college game, those holes you think is open, and then next you think you see this big ass 300-pound guy coming at you and he smashes you. So
Right.
you check that video out. That video was based on the fact that if for whatever reason Mariota struggles, injuries, or they just want to, slowly implement him into the NFL game. That's why I made this video. We have to have a plan for these quarterbacks. This is why I created these these player trackers. I got a player tracker on Kyle Pitts as well, so you guys check that out, as well as Desmond Ritter. We got trackers where we're going to track these players' careers throughout the entire season. All right, so you guys, it's important to watch our individual videos, but if you go to our playlist will be put together in a way you guys can understand the vision throughout the entire season and what we think these players are going to do throughout the year and how the Falcons should utilize these guys. So those are the I really want you guys to check out our playlist versus the individual video. But like I said, I think you right on as far as the the other 40%. It's all about experience, man. Why you think OG Sam is on here, man? He got most experience than everybody. We learned a lot of shit from him, and especially him and Chauncey. Him and Big Chauncey, they teach us a lot of stuff. You learn, you're gonna get better. Experience is the best teacher. You can fuck up time and time and time again. But one thing we do know, I always hear this voice, man. Hey, I don't think you want to do that. I don't think. Hey. You get the stuttering. You get the stuttering. Hey. I don't think you want to do that. I don't think you want to do that. We got some OGs over here that gonna put us in place, and that's what it's all about: experience, learning from your mistakes, and we got the guy that I think out of everybody that is going quietly. And it's really K-Styles, man. He's the guy that nobody ain't really paying attention. Everybody paying attention to everybody on that defense except for K-Styles, man. He's been raving about this man for the last year or two. Who that guy? He's in his second year as a pass rusher. He's the most experienced edge that we got outside of Lorenzo Carter right now. And he's young. If he gets it, we may not need to go out and spend $50 million on a pass rusher.
Exactly. Development, which is something that Dean is keen on. Development. Watch him and Taquan Graham. Both of them. I'm expecting them to grow under Dean. I expect them to jump off the screen this season. Graham and Ogundeji. Yeah, I'm expecting them to jump off the screen. With it taking the next step. Just like the man said, doing your job. Whatever your job is in that set, and you do it and do it well, you gonna eat. And we saw that in some instances last season. There was some flashes. And what I say, with Oliver back healthy, with Harris back, with Hawkins and Grant, they're taking the next step, which I definitely know I know they're gonna take the next step. We saw that last year when they got the chance to get in because they did the work in the practice. They did the work. You know what I'm saying? To get on the field. That's the one thing that I love about this damn coaching staff. They're not gonna put anybody on the field that ain't ready to be on the field. And when you make it on the field, that means you have worked, you have done the work to get there. And it showed in some instances with a full and healthy set of personnel. That damn Dean P is gonna be out there like a madman.
But I want to get to what the question you had asked a little bit ago, right, as far as why is everybody kind of in a rush to put Ritter out there?
Whoa. I got to get this out of the way. I so apologize, but this is shit that pisses me off. It really pisses me off to see shit like this. $63 million in dead cap money don't mean a motherfucking thing. Don't mean nothing. Why? Because at the end of the day, it's still about putting that shit on the motherfucking field. Whether you getting paid $40 million, $20 million, or $2 million, that shit is about stand on the damn field.
Your best ability is availability.
Money ain't made on the goddamn look. Money ain't made when it just shit just go in the bank. The money is made on the motherfucking field, working hard. Nobody told who Joe Montana to just all right. I'm Joe Montana, and I'm just gonna since I'm a third rounder, I'm gonna just sit here and wait my turn. No, he went in the damn look. He worked his ass off, just like Michael Jeffrey Jordan. He wasn't the number 1 overall pick. All right. He worked his ass off to prove that he was the greatest. You got Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant. I can keep on going over and over and over again. A lot of these guys prove their worth. The money ain't what makes you. We can go out here and spend $20 million, $24 million on the offensive lineman. But guess what? That offensive lineman, if he ain't worth shit, and James Carpenter, what the fuck does that money mean? So at the end of the day, we got to stop with this goddamn money shit. Oh, we $63 million in the damn debt. Guess what? All those guys in Cincinnati right now, they still on a damn rookie deal.
Mm-hmm.
They're still on their damn rookie deal. Making pennies off a damn dollar compared to what Tom Brady and Matt Ryan and Julio Jones and all these guys making. The money don't make the player. The player.
And I was about to say, I definitely want to give a shout out to Utah Sports for this idea that he said. The way that the NFL cap is, teams really cannot afford to have a lot of great players. And do y'all see below the screen I am talking from?
I've been all Christian before he came in. I've been cussing and all that. The pastor got
it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. We really need to wash your mouth out. So, Michael, I am truly appalled at your behavior right now.
I'm sorry.
Gonna slap your ass with a Bible.
I'm not even. I'm just saying. We're not even gonna let this oversized damn air shot to come in here talking about. We need some. And his mouth is worse than anybody in here on the screen right now.
God bless you, Sam. God bless you, brother.
And there's video documented evidence. All you got to do is say 2 words and watch what happens.
Oh my God! No.
Hey, if y'all don't know,
how you doing, man? How you doing, man? How you doing? You good, bro?
I'm blessed and highly favored.
We have OG Truth Hurst, aka Chauncey, and now you have Mad Mike Sports, 6-Man K Styles, and the 2 grumpy OGs. I ain't gonna call y'all old men. I'm gonna call y'all the grumpy OGs.
Oh, the grumpy OGs.
I'm no longer grumpy. I don't answer to that anymore. I've changed.
I can't with this dude, man. I can't.
Boy, the wall behind him told him, it was like,
man, look.
K-Styles, people change, K-Styles.
I mean, we all deserve to change. Like let's do a woo song.
You had a TD Jakes moment over the last 5-6 hours because your Facebook page is a whole different story.
You got rid of $40? You got rid of $40?
Yeah. I
don't say that 40. We said that $40 belong to the Lord now.
I donated $40 at Bible study.
Bible study?
Yes, I donated $40 at Bible study. People change. People change. I no longer curse. Use drugs.
Well, what's that smoke coming up off you there? Because you look like you're about to spontaneously.
Hold on.
I no longer compensate women. I no longer compensate women for their body.
Stop the cap.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! He did not just say that. Oh god! He did not just say that.
I think we all need to bow our heads and pray.
Hey, you got that right. My fingers already crossed. The hell with that. Oh my goodness. Oh man.
What's going on, fellas? What we got? I heard Mike using a whole lot of cuss words.
I'm basically just getting tired of people using money as a way, as a barometer for our success and failure. And like I said, and you can attest to this as a coach, because this is what you said last week. Hard work is what make players. Hard work is what get you championships. Hard work is what get you paid. All that money, we need to get this guy $50 million. I mean, we gave Julio $60 million. What happened to that?
66 to be exact.
$66 million.
For Quintorris.
Yeah.
For Quintorris. Hard work be telling.
Speaking of which,
what the hell?
Right.
That's for all the capping we was here. Shit, I had to wear a cap.
I don't know what y'all had going on. I don't know what y'all had going on, but I'm not going to involve myself in none of that foolery. Because I've changed.
Man.
Oh Lord.
Look,
Here's the test.
Yes.
What you think about Trae Young, man?
Wow.
You try to make sure you see if you
hopefully
Rayford's
child will
wow. He said Rayford's
learn.
child. He won't even address the man's name. Good God.
Hopefully Rayford's he is Rayford's child, right? Isn't his father named Rayford? He's Rayford.
You know what? All I'm gonna say to that is, he gonna end up like MB. He gonna end because MB tried that same foolishness. Wouldn't say that, but Trae gonna make you say his name. He gonna make it just like he did MB. He gonna Embiid you. Yeah.
Hopefully
he gonna Embiid you.
Hopefully for him, hopefully for Trae and the rest of his teammates, this past season was a wake up call, man. I don't.
You're right.
I don't put all that on Trae. He was just the one that was bold enough to say what he thought when he said the regular season was boring. But the way the play showed on the floor for a big part of the season, he wasn't the only one who thought that. He was just the only one who said it.
Said it. Yeah.
They got it. They got the guy that he wanted in here. When you making the type of money that he making, you can facilitate trades as a player. I think that was a good trade for the Hawks. I hated to see Gallinari go. I think Boston ain't gonna let him go. They ain't gonna let him go so we can get him. They would be foolish to do so. But if they did, I would love to have him back. I think he's a future MVP candidate, but it's all up to him. It's not up to none of us, his teammates, or his coaching staff. It's up to him. He's a future MVP candidate. I will continue to ride him as a 45-year fan of this franchise. I will continue to ride him because when he did get his money, I was one of the main people. I always said the same thing about them guys getting their money. Excuse my French, my Spanish is work. Fuck them billionaire owners because they getting theirs anyway. All right, go get your money. Now that you got your money, earn your money. Earn it. That's it. Okay, you bet on yourself, John Collins. He's part of this conversation too. You bet on yourself. You got your money. Now earn your money. Stay healthy, John Collins. I don't know what he got to do, but stay healthy.
Which brings me to another question about the news today about John Collins, and apparently John Collins, some reporter stated that those guys have beef. Do you buy into that?
Look, man, all families have spats. You got two alpha males. You know, John was the first person that got drafted by the current general. Well, the former general manager, who's now in the front office, deeper in the front office. He was the first person to start the rebuild, and then the following year you bring in this hotshot kid who led the nation in scoring, assists, and turnovers. But hey, and the city accepted him, and basically they handed him the keys to the franchise. That could cause a little discontent. That could cause a little bitterness, especially with people in their age bracket. Now, I say get out your feelings, earn your money, play basketball. They got a good nucleus of youth and veterans. I hadn't had a chance to see our first round pick play yet. He's in street clothes. That's becoming a disturbing trend for our last 2 or 3
totally
first rounders. But hopefully that'll change. I really, really love our second round pick. I honestly think he could be more than just a two-way guy. He's got decent length. He plays both sides of the floor. He don't have too many weaknesses offensively. I'd like to see how they're gonna manage his playing time. The stigma on our current head coach is he got his old school ways can be a little annoying. They believe in making the younger guys or the rookies earn their keep. Part of me agree with him, but the other part of me saying, hey, if he can get it done right now, get him out there. I kind of support him on the rookie last year. I didn't think the young man was quite ready. He's athletically gifted. He's going to be a major key contributor for us this year, given that he stays healthy. Right now, he's unhealthy because he wasn't able to play in the summer league this year. He just came off some type of a surgery. So I'm excited for the upcoming season. So now this is a proven year for everybody. It's a proven year for the head coach. It's a proven year for our new general manager, Landry Field. It's a proven year, of course, for the incoming guys, the Murray and the Holiday boys, and I forgot the other guy that came in Sacramento.
Frank Kaminsky.
With him too. We got him in the Phoenix trade, but somebody else came in the Sacramento trade. Small.
Wait, we got Frank the Tank.
Yeah, small.
We got Frank the Tank.
I forget the guy name. With some Jaden, I forget the name.
But at any rate, it was a good pickup. He's a tough defender, post defender, and he can go out on the wing and defend. I think just watching the Hawks, as a fan, I felt like our major deficiency was defending the outside shot. We gave up too much on the perimeter because, quite frankly, I mean, it ain't no secret. Trey got exposed a lot because his defense is not very good. Only thing, at this point, only thing we ask is for him to give effort. You give effort, that'll keep. You know what? Having a guy like Murray in the backcourt with him, Murray's a better defender than Herter. Herter was scrambling too much. A lot of times, Herter scrambled because Trey's man was beating him. I think we all saw that. And then he leave his man, and his man. A lot of nights it was either Trey's man or Herter's man that was barbecuing the hell out of us, man. So
what we have now, is kind of sort of the equivalent is to what Trey what Steph has with Clay. The ability to defend across 3 different positions. We have that with Deontay. He can do that. Not only that, he can take Trey off the ball for a substantial amount of possessions for Trey to do other things in the offense.
I don't think it should ever be a point where we don't have at least one of them on the floor. A lot of times when we went into our offensive lows, you know, sometimes coaches get, and I get it as a coach. Sometimes you get too robotic in how you strategize, how you substitute. Sometimes Nate would take Trey out of the game, and whoever else, and the second best player on our team always was other guy, whoever was hot other than Trey. And you can't have those 2 guys off the floor at the same time. So, but it's a long season. Right now I'm praying for health. Let's get everybody healthy.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think Deontay, you know, getting him is gonna help Dre progress a little bit faster.
See, now Dre doesn't have to help. See, is the thing. Yep. See, Dre is one of our better defenders.
Exactly.
Especially on the perimeter. So Dre don't have to do as much now that we got a better defender in the backcourt with Trey. Clint don't have to 75% of the game have to play help defense if it's some defense being played out on the perimeter. Now Clint can just roam the lane and do what Clint do.
Point, boy. That's a great point.
John, when he's active, is not a bad defender. I mean, is he the second coming of Dennis Rodman? I think we can all say no to that. But he's a good active body, and with his activity, and I like to say I'm excited to see this. I'm waiting on Utah to release or buy out Patrick Beverly. I want him real bad. You need that type of a dude. You really excuse my French again. We need a couple assholes, okay? This team you got too many nice guys, and the guys who are not nice think they're better than what they are. So you need a couple of assholes out there. Give me Patrick Beverly.
I think he makes the Hawks a championship team. I think bring in Beverly. I think he instantly makes the Hawks a championship team because he brings that mentality. Because I'm not worried about Clint Capella and John Collins down low if you got a Patrick Beverly and a DJ Murray in the backcourt playing defense. You don't have to worry about it.
And you know what?
It's one more guy.
You're right, Mike, because if we get Patrick Beverly in here, Patrick Beverly will help instill some things of what Chauncey wants in Trey. Patrick Beverly will have that effect.
Use him down the stretch. You're gonna use Patrick Beverly down. He's not going to see a lot of time during the regular season like that. So when they get down to playoff ball, that's where you're gonna need his experience.
Well, a guy like Patrick Beverly, if you got that, about every 3 games you're gonna run into that dude that's just cooking the hell out of Trey. And Trey, and that's even with Trey trying to give an effort. That's when you bring Pat Bev in. Go in there, and you know what's crazy? He's not that great of a defender like a lot of people think he is. But it's what he bring. It's the mentality that he bring out there. Mm-hmm. He gonna defend every square foot of that 90-foot court. Even if he get beat, he gonna talk. He gonna talk his shit, and he gonna try to get up on the next guy's skin. Now, one more guy. I want. Scrap. Yep. I want this guy as long as he can beat that little weed charge he got. I really want Montreal. Yeah, he got caught with 4 pounds of live.
I know what you're talking about.
I want Trez Harrell. I want Trez Harrell. Now you stick him. Now he'll help that mentality out with them post guys.
He's trying to get a whole Colin Pollock up on this damn thing.
Well, listen, man, you got to have. I'm gonna use Miami this past year for an example. They brought in Kyle Lowry and PJ Tucker.
Yeah,
they brought in 2 mentally tough goon type of guys, you know, and that helps stabilize their team. You know, that helps stabilize their team. And let's be honest, if them 2 guys healthy, Boston probably don't get to play Golden State because those 2 guys was hurt, and the 6th man of the year was hurt. You know, and that's a lot. That's missing a lot. People can say, "Oh, injuries happen all the time." No, it ain't. No, not them kind of injuries where you missing a guy who had just won an NBA title with Milwaukee, a guy who played way bigger than his size. I think PJ Tucker maybe 6'5", but he plays the 4. He can guard 1 through 5 at 6'5". Montrezl Harrell, another guy, an undersized forward center, but he gonna put out. He gonna dive after loose balls. He gonna talk shit out there on the court. We got like Clint, not really a shit talker. Clint just gonna come to work. He gonna do his job. He gonna go home. And Yeka's not really one. He gonna come to work, do his job, and go home. John Collins.
I ain't gonna say Clint shit talking there because we saw a little bit of that.
No, Clint ain't soft. He ain't soft. Right. He ain't. You gotta make him mad to get him to talk shit. I need somebody who's gonna get off the bus talking shit. You know what I mean? So
he said he won't rip my horn out there.
Right. No, man. I'm gonna tell you now. My horn. Them type. You know how a lot of people always compare old school versus new school. Them cats wouldn't they wouldn't last in today's basketball. Them cats have been and got kicked out the league. Mahorn, Lambeer, Anthony Mason, Charles Oakley, hell, Karl Malone. Karl Malone was dirty as hell.
Oh, he used to throw them bows.
So a lot of them cats would have been kicked out of the league today because they'll knock you in the 3rd row and then tell you they're gonna have sex with your wife. You know, I mean,
listen.
I'm just,
hey, boy, listen. Hey, you right what you're saying. You right what you're saying, but
they wouldn't last, and I'm admitting that. You know what I mean? They wouldn't last today. Like you want to keep it all the way above. Blame the Detroit Pistons, the bad boys, for how offense is really being. The league is more predicated to offense now because they whooped Jordan ass so bad. So Jordan was the one who complained on the bad boys. It was him. That's how that Jordan rule shit came up. It was him that went and complained, and then after he went and complained, they start changing the rules. They start making it harder for the defenders, and a lot of these kids today who disrespect Ja Morant. But a lot of these kids, listen, if it wasn't for Jordan, they wouldn't be able to do a lot of the shit that they do.
Boy, you better say it again, boy.
On the offensive end, Jordan was the one went out there and raised hell for them to cut out all that unnecessary physicality. Him. So I mean, but now a lot them type.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about that. I'm gonna say this about that. You know, growing up, in the hood on the basketball court playing 21. Y'all know that game. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
God.
I mean, you know, I'm it's it's a hard debate. It's a hard debate because it is a lot of shit that goes either way for either era.
I think Sam. I think the problem we all gotta all stop doing, and that's us old school cats and the young school cats.
Right,
It stop
right.
taking. You got to stop taking folks out of the era. Like, you know when like we always talk about top 10, who the top 10 who the top 10 all time. It's really disheartening that on a lot of people top 10, I don't see Wilt Chamberlain anywhere. And then when you mention Wilt Chamberlain, be like, oh man, well, wasn't nobody his size when he was there. Well, it ain't his fault. His mama had sex with his daddy sooner. The boy, when he played, he dominated. I find
Yeah,
I'd be
he
in
did.
amazement. I'd be in amazement that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar don't make everybody's top three. I've seen somebody with
Right,
Kareem like seventh or eighth. I'm
right,
like,
Yeah, you
right,
full of shit if
are
you ain't
you
got
are you
right,
him.
kidding me?
right,
It's it's it's
right.
it's it's three people, in my opinion, should be in everybody's top five. It's just my opinion. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, Lou Alcindor, and Gloria James' son. I, the,
Why you say
the,
it like
in,
I'm I'm
that?
I'm I'm
in my
I'm
opinion,
I'm I'm gonna I'm gonna
in,
piggyback off of that because I think that Kareem and Oscar Robertson should be
he,
in
he
that.
don't get enough respect either. That's a good mention. Big O don't get enough
Now
respect.
we talking about real basketball now.
Yeah.
We talking about real basketball. Oscar Robertson was Magic and LeBron before Magic and LeBron.
He was the first true
Okay,
big guard. He was the first true big guard before
let's
Magic.
keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was the first true big guard. He was 6'5", 6'6", had a nice body, and
uh huh.
he was the walking triple double. And that's before people was running out to the
You with the
3-point
hell
line.
triple
Uh huh.
double?
You know,
Yep.
but
He
that's what
he
people got
he
to stop
averaged a
doing.
triple. He averaged a triple double for a season for a couple of seasons.
And guess what? They didn't have the padded stats to do it. I, I you
Mm-mm.
know, nothing against Russell Westbrook,
That was just his
but
game.
but but let's just call it for
Oh.
what it is. A lot of times they was padding his stats. Like you would have bigs not go for rebounds, so Russell can get that 10th that 8th, 9th, and 10th rebound. I'm not gonna take away nothing what Russ did. You can't argue a stat because it is a fact. We've had this conversation hundreds of times. You cannot argue a
Yeah,
fact
yeah.
at all. But the way the Big O did it versus the way Russ is currently doing it, where he once did it, it's night and
Uh
day.
huh. Now,
Mhm.
also this also leads into another conversation that we was having in the chat about overlooked individuals. Tim Duncan in this
I don't
GOAT
think
conversation.
I don't think he's overlooked. I think a lot of people respect Tim. I mean,
I do.
no,
I do because we when we talk now you just did it. You just did it when you were talking about having mentioned myself too.
no,
I
I wasn't
just did it.
overlooking him. What I said was there are three guys in my opinion should be in everybody's top five. I don't think Duncan is necessarily top five.
Why not?
Top five all time.
It's a legitimate question. I'm not making no stands. I'm just saying, why do you think that?
Okay, okay. I'm a boomerang it with a question. Is he better? Was he better than Michael Jordan? That's yes or no.
Yeah.
Was he better than
No,
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Yeah. Can I interject
No.
right quick?
Was he
I
better
mean,
than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? I'm sorry, LeBron
No.
James.
Okay, all right.
Was he better than Magic
With where
Johnson?
you going? With
Was
with
he?
with where
Um,
with where you're with where you're going with these questions. All right. In all GOAT debates, what does every GOAT enthusiast always go? MJ
I,
6-0. Right, right,
LV.
overall,
right,
you're talking
right.
about. You're
Wait,
not
wait,
talking
no,
about dummies,
wait.
right? Dummies are going
Hear
out
me,
there.
hear me out, 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 hear me out. I use that simply because Tim Duncan is 5-1 in the finals. That's
But
that
GOAT
that
is
that that's
GOAT is
everybody's
about
not.
overall.
Wait. That is everybody's criteria. Ring count.
No,
Not
that's not
everybody.
it.
It's not mine. It's
That's
not
not
ring.
everybody's.
Ring
Okay.
count. Ring count will play a
I,
part. I put it to you like this. If you said in the Power Forward debate, if you feel like Karl Malone is better than Tim Duncan, which I do, I think Karl
no.
Malone is the greatest power forward ever. Like, go his
Mm,
number. If
that's,
you look at his numbers,
mm,
you now your
mm.
argument will be like, well, Tim got 5 of them, Carl got 0 of them. That's a legitimate, and he
No,
played a major
no,
part.
no, no, no,
That's
no,
that is a
no.
legitimate argument now.
That's
That is
that's that would be that's legit on Tim's resume, but that's not my only argument for Tim against Carl.
no, I didn't say that
It's
was your
not.
own. No, you know, listen to me.
No,
I'm not
I
saying
know that. I know that. I know that.
I'm
I'm
not
just
saying
saying.
that's your only
I'm just saying.
argument. What I'm saying is, after all the debating, okay, Tim did this better than Carl. Carl did this better than Tim. Tim did this better than Carl. Carl did this better than Tim. Okay, now we're down to one last thing. Championship
Well,
pedigree.
there are some things that neither one of them did better than Kevin McHale. I'm just saying.
And what's that?
We're talking. We're debating power forwards here. We're debating power forwards, right?
I mean,
We're debating power forwards.
cause one guy
We're debating
just
power forwards.
yeah. Okay. One
I'm just
one guy
saying.
did
We
one of them
are
guys
not going
did
to
it.
have this conversation. We're not going to have this conversation without Kevin McHale. We're not. We're
I don't
not
think
going to
we.
have a powerful conversation without Kevin McHale. We're not.
Hold on, Sam. Hold on. See, this is where the top 5 always. It's never going to be
exactly.
Hold up, nigga, shut up, damn. I'm trying to talk.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you because I know what you're saying. I'm agreeing with you.
Let me get it out there, Sam. Okay, I said I'm saying this is why top 5 and top 10 will never be an argument that anyone can win because everybody have different criteria. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're wrong. It's how you like the game. Some people like more fast-paced games. Some people like myself like a game where we're playing hard defense and you got a guy like a Mikey Jeffrey Jordan who can come in the fourth quarter and seal it every time. It's different types of everybody have different types of likes. So at the end of the day, when it comes down to intelligent people, we're not talking about people who just like to run their damn mouth or they don't actually want to listen to what people are saying. Most people, when we talk about GOATs, we're talking about everything, and it's just not just championship. It's not just this offensive stats. It's his defensive stats. It's how many players he had around him, the coaching that he had, the owners, all that stuff coming into play. So this is one of the reasons why you got to look at things objectively and just say, all right, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it because this is my opinion. Well, that
Guess
means
what? Guess what, Sam? I'm gonna tell you one name that never gets mentioned in the power forward debate, and he up there. If you go look at the numbers, he up there with or better than a couple of those guys. Nobody mentions Bob Pettit. Nobody.
Well, okay.
If nobody mentions him.
When you start, when I heard the first syllable, I thought you was finna say somebody else, but you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Nobody mentioned.
You're right.
I think Kevin McHale was a solid power forward in this league. I think he's a solid power forward.
Kevin McHale.
I don't think he's
from the offensive side of the game.
I don't think he's Karl
From the
Malone,
offensive
Tim
side of
Duncan,
the game,
or Bob
Kevin McHale. If you man,
he was great
a
in the
lot
post.
of guys try to. A lot of guys try to emulate Kevin McHale's footwork in the post.
Had excellent footwork.
And when they're not trying to emulate him, they're trying to emulate Olajuwon. Those are two guys that when people go get blueprints and playbooks, they go look up those two, Kevin McHale and Olajuwon.
Best footwork I've never seen out of two big men.
You cannot have a power forward conversation. You can't have a power forward conversation without talking about Kevin McHale.
I agree. He should be mentioned. I don't have him ahead of those guys, but I agree.
K-Style, what you got, bro?
I was gonna get back to OG when he was talking about Will Chamberlain for a second. Where he was talking about the argument as far as him being bigger than everybody. I got one thing to say about that. If you're bigger than everybody, ain't your ass supposed to dominate anyway?
Right.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Now you know what, Kay? You know what, Kay? That leads us to some interesting shit. Now that man lost 8 finals. He lost 8 finals. Yeah. 8 of them things.
See, this is.
But here's my thing. I'm gonna say it like this:
to 8 different teams. It ain't like he lost 8 finals to 8 different teams.
Exactly.
He lost to the one. I mean, he lost to the one team. It was one team. It was one team that broke up Boston from winning almost 15 straight. Believe it or not. It's the only
St. Louis Hawks.
It was the only championship in the Hawks franchise, and it was led by Bob Eddy.
I
mean, so like we can't listen. I can't punish Wilt. I can't punish Wilt because he couldn't beat the Celtics. I can't punish folks like Malone, Stockton, Barkley. Ewing. I can't punish them because they couldn't beat Michael Jordan. Let's call it for what it is. If he don't get suspended, if he don't retire for 2 years, we already
know the story, man.
You really are OG. You stay with these shots, bro.
Look. Hey, I love Elijah. I love that Houston outfit, but they don't get them two. They don't. I don't know. They might have been good enough to get one. Maybe
Look. Two things. Okay, on that, we're gonna agree to disagree on Olajuwon's 2 rings. And I've maintained that stance ever since. So,
if Scottie Pippen was half the dude he said he was, the Bulls would have won 8 straight. I'm hitting real deep now.
I will. No, I'm not gonna go down the road. I ain't fooling with you. I'm not fooling with you.
Because I find it disrespectful. Disrespectful when they put him ahead. When they put him ahead of Dominique, I find that disrespectful.
Oh, you gonna make me go down this road anyway?
Go right ahead. I come with you. Come on. I go with you. Come on. You ain't gonna go by yourself.
No, I'm gonna make this quick point on what you were saying about with Chamberlain. He along with Oscar and Jerry West. They all each lost 8 finals,
Okay.
and they're widely regarded as some of the greats this game has ever seen. Um,
Oh my God. It just
just,
hit me. It
just,
just hit
just,
Mike, it just hit me where you
just,
going with this. It just hit me.
no,
Yeah.
no, I'm not. No,
Go
I'm not.
ahead.
Would you
Talk.
just shut
Talk,
the hell
Negro.
up?
Talk, Negro. Talk, Negro.
On those very same lines, just amongst the players that you say that don't get that mention, Patrick Ewing, who to me another one that should be in this conversation.
That motherfucker can't
Um,
even get to the East
average.
Conference Finals. What the hell?
He made it to a conference. He made it to hell. He made it to a NBA finals.
Yeah,
He was one
he
of the two,
made he
he
made
was
the
one of
two
he was
finals.
one of Elijah one of two victims.
He made the 2 finals actually.
A lot.
Yeah, yeah, he did.
I don't remember one. Unless he,
Again, one against San Antonio and one against Houston. Look it up.
the Knicks played San Antonio in the finals.
Uh-huh. Strike season.
If you want to
Lockout
check
season.
out,
Remember?
I forgot that.
Channel, I'm about to put it in the link so you guys can subscribe to both of those guys' channel.
I don't remember the Knicks going to one finals in the last 50 years.
Yeah, it was 2. Because in that finals, Patrick had his hamstring was tore up, which was a large part of the reason why they lost.
Okay, Duncan, I do
Look it
remember
up.
them. I do remember they beat Cleveland.
Look it up.
They beat Miami. They beat the Nets, right? Didn't they beat the Nets? Or did the Lakers beat the Nets? The Nets went twice, right? With Kenyon Martin.
Lakers beat them twice, I think.
Oh, I mean, I don't remember why I don't remember the Knicks going to the finals and losing to the Spurs. Why I don't?
Yeah, because
I don't remember that.
That was 99.
Yeah. It was a lockout season.
I remember the lockout season.
Los up there going crazy. Hey, Wolf going crazy up here, man.
What's wrong?
He a Knicks fan. No.
No, he a Knicks fan. He loses his damn mind. He's a Knicks fan.
Okay.
I got a coworker
matter of fact, get him up here. If I'm wrong, then if I'm wrong, because I pride myself on my history recollection, and he's
I can't call you wrong.
I
can't call you wrong because I don't know for sure. I can't call you wrong because I don't know for sure. But I only remember the Knicks going to. Hey, we got a San Antonio Spurs fan on here or New York.
It was 99. They said it was 99.
Okay.
Against San Antonio.
Yes.
Okay. Well, at any rate.
Yes.
Hey man, look at here. I think we as fans, I think we punish guys a little too much because they don't have rings. Because listen, man, if you go off the ring narrative, then Robert Horry and Will Perdue should be top 75 all time. Will Perdue got 4 rings. Robert Horry got 7. I think Robert Horry got 11.
I mean, you right about that.
Player.
But now, okay, all right, here we go. Robert Horry was.
Man, I'm not finna let you try to make a case for Robert Horry as a great. I'm just not gonna do it.
No. If you would just shut the hell up and don't jump to fucking conclusions for a second. Only thing that I was just trying to say about Robert Ory and his rings were he was more instrumental in his championships than Will Purdue was in his.
Yeah, in
That's
moments.
all I
In
was gonna
moments.
say.
That
Not the
shouldn't
whole
be
game.
argued. No, that shouldn't be
Yeah,
argued
in
at all.
moments. In moments. All right, yeah, in moments, not the whole game, not the whole game, but in moments. You don't get in the Hall of Fame a
Man, Mike, come on, man. You know exactly
You
what
don't
the hell
go
I
to the
was
Hall of
goddamn
Fame for
saying.
moments, okay? He's one of the
You know
greatest players
exactly what
in
I was
moments.
goddamn saying, Mike. You know exactly what I was
I'm
damn
just
saying, Mike.
saying,
Come on
he's a
now.
great player in moments. You don't go to the Hall
Hey,
of Fame for
hey,
just
I
being.
said I had said I was gonna do a little trivia with you guys tonight, little basketball trivia.
What's that?
Okay. Who currently
Motherfucker, you.
has the most who has the most rings, NBA rings?
Right now,
As a what?
Just
Big Russ,
how many Bill Russell got?
13?
13.
I think it's 11 in total.
Wait.
Oh, you talking about the
Is
NBA now?
Wait.
Just
Wait.
overall. Somebody look up Phil Jackson. Tell me how many rings he got as a player and a coach.
Okay, you're talking about that, all right?
The 11 as a coach.
Yeah, 11. He been
He
to
won.
13.
He got
And one as a player.
I
That's
know he got at
12.
least one as a player.
Okay. Oh yeah, he
He
was
got
on
one
that
as a
70
player and 11 as a coach.
Okay,
So he
so
got
it is
two
Bill
more.
Russell. Who's the last person? Who's the last person to lead the NCAA in scoring and rebounding?
Lou Alcindor.
Scoring and rebound.
Sky Hook. The Sky Hook.
Nope, it's not Lou Alcindor.
No. Wait. Scoring and rebounding. Wait.
On the rebounding.
Scoring and rebounding.
Bo Kimball and Hank Gathers almost did it together, but one led in scoring and the other led in
Would you
rebounding.
be quiet? I'm trying to go through the Rolodex. Shut up.
How you gonna try to tell somebody to be quiet?
It's not Karl Malone. Same position. That's the last hint I'm gonna give you. Same position though.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to tell them to be quiet because I would get
It wasn't the Big E Elvin Hayes. He came close.
That's a good.
Scoring and
That's
rebound.
damn sure a good one. I damn sure don't know that one.
What's it?
I want to say.
Was it Adam Morrison?
Scoring.
Bro, don't you even go there.
No. It wasn't Adam Morrison. It wasn't Adam Morrison because Adam Morrison had high assist numbers, not high rebound numbers. It wasn't Adam Morrison. Scoring and rebound.
That's why I said it.
Scoring and rebound. Oh man.
Played his college ball in Texas. Now that's gonna be really my last hit. Played his college ball in Texas.
Kevin Durant.
Nope, wasn't Kevin Durant.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
In Texas. Wait. That's a broad spectrum. Wait. That's a broad spectrum when you say Texas. Now, are you just saying Texas as a state or?
Yeah, he played his college ball.
University?
He played his college ball at a university in Texas.
The only one I can think of is LaMarcus Aldridge.
Nope, not LaMarcus Aldridge.
All right, I'm fucking stumped. God damn it.
Yeah,
it wasn't KD.
TCU Horn. Former TCU Horn Frog Kurt Thomas. Played a lot of years with the Knicks.
Man, look, my God.
Now
ain't nobody nobody would have
wow. You heard me ask him, was that in the state of Texas or was that the University of Texas?
I said he played at a university in Texas.
You say he played
Man,
at Texas.
No, he said that
you
shit.
said
I said he
at
played at a
Texas.
university
You
in
said
Texas.
at Texas.
I wasn't talking
You
about.
said at Texas.
I was not. That ain't what I said. That's what you want me to say. God damn it, I know what I said.
No,
Now don't
no.
tell me what I said.
He said,
I
Anybody
said he
else heard
played at a
that other than
university
me?
in Texas.
Did anybody else hear that other than me?
I heard.
Well,
Yeah.
I said he played at a I didn't say he played at the University of Texas. I said he played at a university in Texas. That's what I said.
That might have been what you thought you said.
That's what you.
That's what he said.
Now,
Hey,
you thought I said.
We're going to get to closing it real soon because it's about to go
All right.
as well.
Okay. All right.
Their last tape.
That boy just threw Kurt Thomas in this motherfucker. I'm like, what the hell?
I mean, he not lying. I wouldn't know when the hell I would have got
I
that.
snuck y'all with that one, didn't I? I snuck
Hell
y'all with
yeah.
that one.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, yo, Bart.
Yeah,
You did.
Ain't no way in hell I would have got that one. I say we're gonna give give it to you to kind of close it out. Devontae, hold on. Devontae, you got something to say real quick?
I just wanted to correct y'all from earlier. Phil Jackson has 13 total rings, 2 as a player and 11 as a coach.
All right.
That's why I asked that question.
So he's the greatest player of all time.
That's why I asked that question. I knew he was out there.
Let's keep that 100.
Right. Yeah.
Damn, bro, I didn't even know that. I'm a huge Phil Jackson fan too. God damn.
I thought he had only one as a player.
Dang. All right, Sam. Go ahead. What you got, bro?
Off top, I want to give shout out to the year that Austin Riley is having because of his snub. The kid is playing amazing. He's playing amazing baseball. I think that the Braves are on track to probably do it again.
It's gonna be tough. Go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad.
It's all good. Just to any and all people that are watching, when you see it in your local listings, you know what I'm saying, TV guide, go check out the girls. Go check out the Dream, man. Go check out. Them girls are playing ball, man.
Yeah, they
playing ball.
This is
they playing ball.
I'm gonna grab it from you from here. I'm gonna piggyback on with the Braves. I think Austin gonna probably wind up in Los Angeles. Somebody's gonna get hurt. Somebody's gonna back out. Austin got screwed because they wanted to put Albert Pujols on the roster and Snit went and talked because Snit and his coaching staff choosing a roster, and I think they just probably did a noble thing. But Austin is a legitimate MVP candidate. Austin is playing.
Oh damn, Gina.
They kind of got because the American League put Mickey Cabrera on their roster and the National League putting Albert Pujols on their roster. Okay,
just make a separate spot for that.
I say just give him an honorary spot.
Right.
But Austin cool with it. But I ultimately think he's going to go. The Braves have actually kicked it into gear way sooner than they did last year because if they waited to August this year, they would have been way out of it. The Mets are a legitimate team. They're a legitimate team.
But they have the right mindset. They have the right mindset after that loss the other night. I like what I heard after the loss from a lot of the guys. Look, we took it on the chin, and because those guys over there are legit, and we can play with them.
It's one series. Listen,
and
man,
we can play with them.
It's one series before the freaking All-Star break, bro. It's one series. Major League Baseball season 162 games. It's one series. They beat us. They beat us 2 out of 3. But guess what? They went out to Los Angeles and they handed the Dodgers their ass too. So the Mets are legit, and they got some studs at the top of their rotation. Like man, you got to deal with Scherzer, DeGrom, and who their third starter? Who their
I
third?
don't even know.
Oh, I
But
forgot
just
they
Scherzer and
had
DeGrom.
Matt Scherzer.
Scherzer and
I
DeGrom.
forgot they had Scherzer.
I'm just saying, Scherzer and DeGrom they can bag their way into the World Series with Scherzer and DeGrom, as long as they get anything out of their bullpen. I also want to give a special. Hey, I'm very, very surprised at how Mike is playing. I didn't expect Mike to progress this fast. Like 3 years ago, he was a senior at Stockbridge High School, but now he's a legitimate Rookie of the Year candidate. Probably the leading guy. The only guy that's going to challenge him going to probably be Spencer Strider. I got asked a question earlier from a talent standpoint, who's a better overall player between him and Ronnie Acuna. Now, I chose Ronnie Acuna, but I had to think on it because Mike got all five of them tools as well. He probably don't have that it factor that Acuna has, but hey, I'm very surprised he's doing it like that. And with the Atlanta Dream, yeah, go check them out. I think Tanisha Wright gonna have them a championship within the next 3 years. They're headed in the right direction. They finally got the stench of Angel McCautry up out of here. Angel McCautry was great for the franchise. And when I said a stench, that's not a knock on. That's not a knock on Angel, because Angel is actually one of my favorite all-time players to suit up for any one of our Atlanta franchises. But they got a good mix of youth and veteran. The Dream got like 4 rookies getting major minutes. 4 rookies. It ain't just Ryan Howard. It's the girl out of Australia. It's Nas Hillman, and I think they got a center over there. And they got 4 rookies getting major minutes, along with the mix of veterans they got along with Kia Vaughn and Cheyenne Parker. Shout out to Cheyenne Parker. Cheyenne Parker out there.
Wait. We got Kia Vaughn?
Yeah, we got Kia Vaughn. Yeah. Cheyenne Parker just had a baby in December, man. And she out there going hard.
Yep.
We got Kia Vaughn.
Yeah, we got Kia Vaughn. Yeah. Kia's a good veteran presence. And then Tiffany's a veteran now. You know, and we brought in Asia Durr. That's good. That's good punch off the bench. But my favorite player on the team is the little left-handed kid, the little short, little left-handed girl from Arizona.
The little light-skinned chick.
You talking about Ari McDonald?
Ari McDonald is my favorite Atlanta Dream player. Cause when she come in, she go for it. She playing in your face, in your shirt defense. And sometimes she get a little turn. Sometimes she turn the ball over. That's because she's just moving too fast. But she got a good jumper. She got great defense.
She got a high motor.
She got an extremely high motor. I think Ryan Howard is a future MVP. She just got she going through the rookie blues a little bit because teams are now, that second, third time around, teams are gearing their defense to stop her. And sometimes she mentally, I watched her mentally check out a couple of games, but that's expected from a rookie.
Because she's moving too fast instead of letting the game come to her.
Yeah, but with Tiffany coming back, that's gonna help. They got another good. My second favorite player is Monique Billings. Monique Billings, that's your Swiss Army knife. Monique gonna go in there undersized and mix it up with the bigs. She'll guard any big in the world. She gets offensive stick backs. And she's a good floor leader. I like what the Dream front office has done. I think Tanisha, like I said, Tanisha Wright, she's gonna coach you a long time because she done stuck her DNA in them kids, man, and they going hard.
Yeah. They believe in what she's talking about.
Not what you thinking, Mike. Not what you thinking.
Man, Oh my God! Oh,
Your
Wow.
wife gave it away,
Wow.
bro.
Wow. Wait. Okay. All right.
you did not say.
At any rate,
She gonna
no,
stick it.
they
Like, she
have,
got some explaining to
the
do. If she gonna
team.
stick something. Never mind. It's too late
The
for this.
team has bought into what Miss Lady is preaching and trying to get them to, culture into. Um, Again, go check the girls out. Give
I'm gonna
them
try
a
to catch.
follow.
I'm gonna try to catch a game within the next couple of weeks. Right over here in College Park, man. So I'm gonna try to catch a game in the next couple of weeks, man.
Yeah,
But hey,
I'm,
gentlemen,
I'm,
I'd
I'm
like to
talking.
shut up, Sam. Let me finish. Gentlemen, I'd like to
Fuck you.
thank you. My
Look at
apologies
him. Look at him,
for being
Michael
a
Evans
little
after the dog.
a little
Don't
tardy
act
to the
all
Shut
party.
up, Slim.
mad if you did it.
I
God damn it,
apologize
he
for being a little.
interrupted me first.
I apologize. No, nobody interrupts you first. That's cut the shit. But I
Fuck you.
apologize for being a little
And
tardy
I
to the
even
party.
allowed you to make it. You know what? Your old goddamn crusty
But y'all
nut
already
tells
know
you.
how the Unholy Alliance do it. On here we seek and speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, man.
And
Y'all like,
nothing but
share,
the
and
truth.
subscribe me. Can I promote my shit, Sam? Y'all like, share, and subscribe me on the King's Ransom, man. Check me out. I come with the heavy hitting topics, just like this crew do. And I'm gonna turn it back over to Mad Mike and the Sixth Man.
All right.
I mean, I ain't got really nothing to say, man. I appreciate it. We typically don't. We're gonna kind of start winding
Nigga,
it
you
down
talking
on
your shit.
Fridays since it's going towards the season. It's gonna be busy as hell. Y'all gonna get even more content. So Friday Night Madness is not gonna be as long as it typically is during the off season. But like I said, man, you guys want to continue to, be represented the proper way, right? We're talking about the proper way, not all that, all that bullshit selling you dreams and we gonna draft this guy, cutting up with all these damn fake ass roster moves and these bullshit ass draft. Look, we're not gonna bullshit you. If you ask us a question about who we're gonna get, we're not gonna bullshit you. We got way too many people out here that's selling you dreams, and y'all get upset. And like I said, I've been upset. Didn't see a lot of things coming, especially with our superstar cornerback. So I've been on that side of being upset. All right, so I get it, but at the same time, if you want that real shit, if you want it absolutely the absolute truth, all right, without any bias, we don't do bias around here. We give you absolutely the facts, how the Atlanta Falcons are stating things, not our own personal opinion. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Got to get Six Man K Style to that 1K. We halfway there to that goal. All right. Got to continue to support him and make sure that make sure we get him there. Like I said, he
I
definitely
just want
deserves it more than anybody. Sam, what the hell you got to say now? Damn.
I just want to get the 70. And that's all. I just want to get the 70. That's all I do.
Damn, it's about K Style.
I've gotten a couple. I got a couple of new subscribers on here. Hey man, appreciate y'all for subscribing to me, man. Y'all check me out, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what either you want to hear, or you don't want to hear, but whichever category you're gonna put it in, it's gonna be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You ain't tell that dog skin Michael Evans to shut up. That damn it.
Hey, we gotta go. K Styles close.
Once again, this is the reason why we are known as the Unholy Alliance.
I know you want to leave me,
but
I refuse to let you go.
If I had to
beg and plead, my sympathy. I don't mind.
Cheapest whiskey on the ship.
I don't recommend.
Cheapest
Sam, my
whiskey on
man,
the ship.
Kirk, you stealing my idea, man. I wanted to come on the show and sing too, bro.
We got the goddamn go. We got time for this
All right,
time.
man, y'all, man. We ain't gonna do the outro music here. I think y'all done got enough songs for the night.
Bro,
so.
we got enough songs for this.
Smiling faces.
Now y'all got this shit.
Cocaine, pure cocaine. Until next time. We ain't here to play.
No,
We
no.
here to stay.
If
You ain't gotta go
get the
home.
fuck about it.
No, sir.
God damn it, Sam. Let me set it up. And if you don't like that, here we got a few words for you.
And if you two don't like it, you can just pass the blunt to the nigga on your left.
What the hell was that?
Deuces.
Oh man. Y'all motherfuckers,
Yeah.
If you don't like it, pass the blunt to the nigga on your left.
boy, I swear. I can't with y'all niggas, man. I can't. Y'all got me saying the N-word. I don't even say the N-word on this. Damn.
Sam, we already know you wanted to justify why Glorious